anyone to get off their darkest ground.
Newsletters, cleaning,
But gravity pulls you
menu
straight
planning,
down.
lesson planning, attendance tracking, early intervention, CPR, food manager, background study, documentation, room organization, lawn care. Rule 2, home family provider licensing, parent aware, health code, staff handbook, equipment, maintenance, pathway 1, conferences, curriculum, scheduling, finances, nutrition, policies, IEPs from the school district for children, abusive head trauma training, procedures, profit and loss statements, outdoor play area, balance sheet, IFSPs from the school district, grant billing, CCAP and MFIP child care assistance programs, pathway 2, parent education, parent handbook, staff, accounts receivable, accounts payable, mentoring, staff development, CACFP food program guidelines, first aid, rule 3, assessment, fire code, sudden unexplained infant death syndrome, health and safety. And then we have childcare, daycare, early childhood, preschool, all paradigms with different definitions by various groups that need to shift. Then we add families and children on top of all of that. And if you remove just even one piece, the whole system falls apart. So we have all these different components that go into having an early childhood environment. We've got different paradigms of what people believe about daycare, childcare, preschool, early childhood, and how they define those for themselves, finances, health and safety, parent aware, child care assistance, and different types of pathways for tuition, things that come from the school district for early interventions, all of the things and policies that go along with licensing requirements, maintenance of spaces, children, mentoring staff, parent ed, staff development, room organization, all of the nutritional components, scheduling, staff handbook. And if we stack them all up in a tower, as we know, that falls. So the community really needs to come together and embrace what can be possible for early childhood. For example, finding partners within the community, such as Friesens. We partner with them. They handle our nutrition. They work with us for menu planning. They understand the child care food program. And I hold a food manager license, but they also hold food manager licenses. So that's one thing that I don't have to fully take on by myself. Parent Aware, they have a mentoring system. If Parent Aware provided more opportunities for those who currently have their 4-star rating to maintain it, that is another foundational element, as well as their funding, which goes along with that through Pathway 1 and Pathway 2. We have child care assistance and grant billing. Grant billing is through the Department of Education. Child care assistance is through the Department of Human Services. However, right now they're on 2 different billing rounds and cycles and calendars. If they came together, that would be another element of the foundation. Then we have all of the finances. If there were resources through the Small Business Development Center or other local businesses, such as First Children's Finance, who are willing to come in and do ongoing business training, that would help with the financial aspect. Then we have all of these health and safety pieces. Sudden unexpected infant death, abusive head trauma, CPR, first aid, health and safety, health codes, procedures for those things, fire code, If, for example, local hospitals or clinics were to provide CPR and first aid training, then in return, they could also share information about well child visits or things like that. Then we have all of these fantastic things, policies for Rule 2 for family providers and Rule 3 for child care centers. All of the different requirements, of which there are 39 pages, mean well. However, there is no specific training for Rule 3 anywhere within the state that you can go to that specifically maps out Rule 3 and how to navigate it. You currently have to figure that all out on your own, and these are just a handful of the components. So if there was a training for that, that would be very beneficial. That, along with the requirements, of which Minnesota has some of the lowest for directors. You have to be 18 years old, have 1,040 hours paid or unpaid supervision experience, and 90 hours or 9 quarter credits in 4 areas, none of which have to be early childhood. Then, if we had support locally from the school district, we would have early interventions, IEPs for children 3 to 5, IFSPs for children birth through 3. All of these other things, maintenance, outdoor care, lawn care, trying to purchase equipment, combined with staff development, room organization, scheduling and staff handbook, children, mentoring staff, parent education, and these paradigms. If all of these other areas were covered by people within the community, directors of centers or those providing in-home care would only have to worry about the core of things. They would have support in all of these other areas. And then we need to address the paradigms. Whether some place is a preschool or a child care or daycare or an early childhood center, we all need to have a common understanding of what those mean. So if the foundation was solid like this, no matter what happened, even if a few pieces were missing, everything would still stand and wouldn't fall apart.
When you want to get off that darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see the